it's the card here, and if you don't know what the goal means, it means greatest of all time. Now in this video, you're going to be seeing my career. Now, skip through the video, find if you don't want to watch the beginning of it and stuff, so just skip through it so you can see the gameplay. I know most of you guys don't watch the whole gameplay, but it doesn't matter. As long as you give me a view, please sub if you're new. Leave a like, comment if you want to say whatever, say have a nice day or something. Well, it's nighttime, it's like maybe 11 o'clock, so I'll late night upload. Probably get to you guys at about 2 a.m. So take a couple hours to upload. Peace out.
And the Jet. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. All right, guys, topic of the day. There was a stat that came out that was really interesting. Until last season, every NBA Finals in the last 15 years included either Duncan, Kobe, or Wade. Kenny, do you think Wade's impact on the NBA has gone underrated?
I think it has. I would say that I can't name 3 two guards in the history of the game that have a better career than him. I don't think I can name more than 3. Jerry West, Michael Jordan. That's about it. I'm not sure. You know, above all else, Wade has won titles. He's done it in a number of roles with a number of rosters. He's a unique player, and over the last decade and a half, I have to agree with you.
But those are the 3.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Kobe, Jordan, and West. Everyone else can't say they had a better career. Maybe it's equal, but not better. That's a good one to consider. Good one to chew on. Time now for tip-off. We'll send it over to Kevin Harlan for the call. A breathtaking view here of the Toronto waterfront, beaming over the inner harbor. On the road and hungry for a win against the Eastern Conference rival, the Miami Heat are ready for this thing to get started. Hi everyone, we're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Torres Sports.
The Heat leading by 4. Wade kicks to Freak. Bosch, the screen. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played, and he gets it to go. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Valanciunas sets a screen for Joseph. All alone. Fournier pulls it down.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And that one's good. Freak. And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step. And Freak is well known to be a workout. Well, freak is probably the best way to say it. So that shouldn't come as any surprise.
And Freak's agent in attendance at the game today, Dom Pagnotti, the famous Dom Pagnotti. You might hear stories positive and negative about him, but he has a lot of big-name clients, that's for sure, Clark.
Yep, and Freak is one name in a long list for Pagnotti. Some question his motives and how he gets deals done, but that's not for you and I to debate.
No.
You certainly can't argue with his results.
Well, you know him well. You call him DP. I just call him Dom.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
To the inside. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Joseph. Shot clock at 6. And DeRozan kicks to Patterson. From 13, Valanciunas throws it down with the quick putback jam.
Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever? I mean, I doubt we'll see them make that mistake again.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Joseph. Guarded closely. Ross, that's good. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Lyons. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Here's Patterson. Offensive rebound. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Toronto shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And they've made progress.
Never really paid no attention to the Raptors.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. That's just a fact. For the Heat, Chris Bosh is checked in for Josh McRoberts. Fournier comes in for Winslow. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Shelvin Mack. And Freak subbed in for C.J. Watson. DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. DeRozan passes to Ross. And again, Toronto no luck.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on a show. He finished with 25 points, and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And Fournier kicks to Freak. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 9. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Lowry's got his second basket of the night. To the paint, here's Stoudemire. And some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best three-point shooting point guards in the league. Freak is second.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3. Stoudemire playing very well. He's got 10 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
And the shot is good. 12 points now for Terrence Ross.
Boy, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they looked offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Freak with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Minnesota. Wade, right side. The 15-footer. No good. In and out, off the rim.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Lyons lays it in without an inch of room around him. Freak's got 11.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And so we conclude the first.
Thank you, Kev.
That comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. On the court for the Heat, Lyons. He's in at the point. Stoudemire out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Shelvin Mack. And it's Fournier in at the 3 spot.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Freak kicks to Bosh. He feeds it to Freak. Stolen by Joseph. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Joseph leading the charge.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Pass to Mack. Here's Freak. 11 points in the game. To the middle. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Patterson, the screen. Carroll, no one around him. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Baseline J on the way, and it's Bosch, that time on the assist by Freak. That's 12 points for Chris Bosch. Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. That was a loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that one got away from them, because for long stretches, they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheets, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. I mean, it was a case of a few small things, some of the intangibles that didn't go their way in the end.
That's good. Fournier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
Outside DeRozan. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
From deep 3-point range. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is up. Damari Carroll's checked in for Luis Scola. And Miami with a change here, too. Freaks checked in for Goran Dragic. Lowry out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Damari Carroll. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ross in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Back to Lowry. The 3 ball. Good. Lowry's got it back down to single digits for Toronto.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
And that will fall. The 3-pointer on the line from Lions.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that 3-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Lowry for 3, can't get it to go. The Heat go the other way with it. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Wade left side. Now here's Freak. Carroll covering, and that one's good. Freak.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Raptors trail by 13. Lowry kicks to Ross from the arc. Miami grabs the miss.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Feeds it to Freak, expanding his range, and the Heat another 3.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, and he is absolutely scorching.
And Lowry has it in the corner. The floater, that one goes, count it.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Wade kicks to Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
What a game we've seen here for Freak. He's got 19 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Toronto. And so he makes both from the line. Raptors trail by 16. To the paint, stolen by Winslow. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Winslow. Winslow's got 4 assists in the game. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The drive by Lowry, and it's blocked. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Winslow dishes to Freak, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Bosch kicks to Freak. Bosch, a screen on Lowry. Lions the pass to Bosch. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
That's good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And here's Freak. From deep, no good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin.